Hey, it's Radical Dan. This is part 2 of this S.H.T.F generator that runs on charcoal. I got everything bolted down to the trailer. Got the gasifier and then the radiator. I got the drain down here so I can drain it out. And then it goes to the filter, which I fastened the bucket to the bottom, and then I stuck this bucket on top of it, so it's easily to take out. And then it comes down. I put 2 batteries in it. Of course, they're in parallel because it's 12 volts. And I made a bus bar, and then I run some wires. And here's the power switch for the alternator. That's what actually powers it once you get it started. Put this toolbox in here to put extra stuff like the blower and like the key for, because when I turn that on, that actually supplies power to the alternator. So I mean, you want to start it and get it running first, and once it gets up to temperature, everything like that, and then you seen it in the other video. Well, when you kick the power onto it. So yeah, I'm gonna go grab an inverter, and I'll show you what it does. All right, I don't know if you remember, this is one of my homemade inverters. They come off of a battery backup for a computer. I think it runs around 400 watts. I'm not really sure. It didn't cost me anything. I mean, it was like, for weight cost at the Goodwill. So right now I've got it hooked up to the batteries. Now you watched in the other video that when this thing's running, it'll actually charge the batteries. So this is the idea right here. So you're using the batteries on the inverter, and you can run. So I can get a bigger inverter. I got 1500 watt. You can probably run 2000. I don't know what you want to run, because if that's 100 amp, what's that? 1200 watts maximum that it'll put out. So 1500 watt inverter is probably the biggest you want to go. But this is like a little 400 or 350, something like that. So what I'm gonna do is take this fan that I've got right here, plug it in, and turn it on. Oh yeah, it feels good. It's hot out here. Turn on high. Oh yeah, that's nice. And see, it's showing green light. It'll beep every once in a while because that's what it does, like when there's no power coming in from the mains, which I've got cut off. But because I'm using it as an inverter, so okay, it runs that. Let's take that out. Let's try this old drill I had laying around. Now, like I said, you can't go over this or it'll shut itself off. So. Old Black & Decker. It's probably as old as I am. I don't know. Well, maybe not. But anyway, so that's the idea. And see, it goes out, and you just hook this up to the battery. Now you can use this, like I said, when the power's out, to supply, for lights and, like I said, a fan or whatever. But what my plan is to I'm gonna take this inverter or another one, maybe a bigger one, like 800 watt or 1000 watts, something like that, and put it in the box right here with this stuff. Yeah, that'll fit in there pretty good. And then run your cable in here. Now, see, this is portable and it's ready to go. Oh yeah, also with the blower. Let me try that. I didn't even think about that, because the blower takes the voltage to run. See, we've seen that the other day in the other video. Let me just set this up there. Let me plug it back in real quick. Sorry if this is all jittery and stuff, or shaky. So negative, positive. There we go. Turn it back on. There we go. Now let's see if it'll hold this blower or not. I hope so. I'll probably have to get a bigger one if it don't. Yeah, they're good. So when you first start it, So when you're first starting the gasifier and you have to have that blower running, you can, so you can be out in the middle of nowhere, fill that up with charcoal. Oh yeah, let me see. Did I show you this before? I'm not even sure. I can't get it open, I don't think. No, it's too tight. I was going to show you the charcoal, but anyway. So yeah, you can be out in the middle of nowhere, no power, whatever. And you got that filled up with charcoal. You light it, turn this blower fan on, and it sucks the gases through whatever to get it up to temperature. And like I said, this can run off the batteries that you have, and once it gets up to temperature, of course, then you turn the alternator on, and it'll charge the batteries, and then you can run whatever you got to do. 1500 watts, whatever, run some power tools, a chainsaw, whatever you got to do. Like I said, I'm only using this 400 watt right now as a demonstration, because I don't want to. The 1500 watts is bigger, and it's got big cables and all. And I think it's getting ready to rain anyway. So yeah, I just wanted to make a quick update. So this is like a portable. This is a portable power station, and it doesn't use an actual generator. It actually charges. And the cool thing about this here too, once this is running, you can run jumper cables from here to a car battery, the same way as you're like jump starting somebody's car, or you can run it off here and charge up other people's car batteries, or you can have a whole bank of these if you want. You find all your car batteries and hook them all up and then charge them all one at a time, and it all runs on charcoal. That's the beauty of it, and you can make a charcoal yourself. So all right, it's Radical Dan. Have a good one.